Another one bites the dust. Anthony Ocker. Guy who gets banned more from Facebook than I do. Went down that rabbit hole, man. So he killed that. He posted a video of a 6-stack, 3-inch one. I let him cut the line. Mistake. Sent him that one. He killed that one with the fucking Viking 8K or whatever it was. And I said, all right, I'll do you a favor. Send it back. Pay me $120 for the repair or burnt one or whatever. And I'll send you that new one. And so I sent him that big one. See, this is us being gay. Right? We're good bros. I respond with the pucker up buttercup. And then he complains. One of his meters says it's 1.9. I said, well, I'm assuming he calibrated his meter, which he probably didn't, which is fine. And then another meter shows me it's 2.3, which is, I guess, even worse. Even though voltage will be about same, even if it really is 2 ohm. But I know it's not 2 ohm because it's a dual 1 ohm coil that was designed by Tilo for the TC Sounds 5200. But again, he knows everything and he wants to tell me. So he says, the difference is I paid for one thing and I got another. And I was like, well, if you're gonna run a dual 2 coil in parallel, again, if it's a 4-layer coil, then you have a 2-layer coil that's a single 1 ohm, which is exactly what I sent you. And he seemed to disagree on it. So I said, do you feel like I tricked you? And he's like, yeah, I feel like you tricked me. And I was like, well, then pay the real repair cost, which is $250, and I'll minus it from the $444 that I charged him. $444 for this fucking $1,000 woofer. And he was like, well, this time I could have had a diff bounce instead of fooling with you, clown. Even though I've dealt with Anthony for like years, and he's been rough around the edges. And I try to be nice. I try to play nice. I try to be, whatever. So apparently this is my boy. All of a sudden the bipolar comes out. The rumors are true. All this other stuff. So I'm like, okay. This guy's an idiot. He goes, well, what if I wanted to resell it for somebody that had a 2-channel amp and wanted to run it at 4 ohm? I was like, tell him tough shit. Go get a real amp instead of running a fucking 2-channel. So, and then he blocked me. He blocked me on the Facebook, which of course the biggest insult, which really hurts my feelings. So terrible. I cry inside. So this woofer is done. $400 for that one. So, but if you feel like you're getting ripped off, by all means, bring it back. I may take my time getting you a refund. So, but that's how that goes. Refund. Oh my God, like I'm fucking Best Buy. Jesus Christ. These turned out good. Ooh, much nicer. Got to keep them separated. I think I got 5 out of 6 done. I think I got to strip down one more, and then those will be done. Andy showed up today. Not Andy Adams. He had the 24s that, what you guys, the bigger the sub, the longer it takes. Just because I can't make any mistakes. And it just takes a lot of my time. I need don't bother me, no phone calls. In fact, some people get pissed that I don't answer the phone. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Like, are you open? Like, fucking come down. Jesus Christ. So I don't know, whatever. Maybe I just bite off more than I can chew. Make too many promises to too many people. So these are all the 21s. That one, I don't even know what I'm gonna use. This one is from the Majestic. So I took the Majestic 2.5. It was a shifted, no, was it a shifted 12? Yeah, it was a shifted 12. Sherry killed one. I was like, hey babe, go ahead and debadge this one. And then she cut the whole cone out. I was like, God damn it. Like she's goddamn Gary. So, other than that though, everything else is, it's late, but it's on schedule. Oh, Curtis decided to go with this for the 8. So I was like, well, you can go with this. So this is the quad stack. That's the regular one. And then I said, well, I'm out of this size. So, but I have these. These are the Hitachi ones, which are similar, but not the same. So I go, well, if you're going to go fucking gonzo, let's just do bigger. And so that's when he's like, I said, if you want to show off to people, then of course I'll only do this for Curtis, because he's my friend, and he brings me like treats every Friday, and he visits with me, and we talk story, and it's nice. Because otherwise I don't socialize at all, except through this one-way mirror that we call YouTube. So, but yeah, these are going to be his. He's going to order the carbon fiber caps from Lord Base, and then I told him I would do free assembly since I'm late. I have not done his JLs. Oh, even though I just cut the cones for him. So let's trim this. So I don't know what there is to show. Somebody was like, you should do a video just for this. I'm like, well, I don't, it's just a subwoofer, guys. It's just a subwoofer. It's not magic. It's not, I mean, it's custom, sure, but there's, I mean, it's going to be awesome, but I mean, is it really that awesome? I don't know. Maybe I'm just over it. So to me, it's just work and trying to gather money so that I can escape, when really I should probably be spending my time writing screenplays, so I can just sell one fucking screenplay as $100,000 minimum. M. Night Shyamalan, the first one that he did was that Stuart Little, where he flies the mouse flies the plane. Dude, he sold that one for $1 million. People were fighting over that one. That was kind of cool. These are getting zapped today. Those are getting zapped today. Those are for some of the 21s. I got to do a whole bunch. I got to clear off both these tables. I'm doing 4 18s, 10 21s, a pair of 12s, Jordan Blyther's orange 15s, and all of Scott Owens 8s and 10s this weekend as well. Busy. These are all Scott Owens stuff, all these Neo. Let's see. This. All got to get done this weekend. So busy. I love that part in was it Gladiator, when Joaquin's all busy little bee. It's one of my favorite. This turned out good. Curtis liked this one, so I didn't glue it on yet. So this is the big pole. I decided to go. Which ones are these? I think these are the full size ones. The Chinese ones from Concept, which is these. So these double stacks. So that's the biggest ones I have, which is 8.5. I think the ones that are slightly smaller are these, but I think these are also 8.5. These are the American. Oh, no, that's charged. Ooh, don't do that. There we go. Let's see how much of a difference it is. Oh, it's probably just 8. Yeah, it's 8. So 1/4 inch on each side. That's a 1/2 inch. I think that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I always think of cool stuff to like make videos about, and then I like somebody's like, oh, you just got to edit it and get a camera. I'm like, ugh, that's too much effort, dude. I don't have that much fucking time. And remember, these videos are not monetized. And then what's funny is everybody thinks that monetization of a video will make them rich. And I'm like, dude, you got to be fucking a douchebag like Jake Paul, somebody that does something like, go look at his old videos. Like, he's just a jackass. And that's what he got hits for. Now, then once you have, you know, 1 million, 2 million, whatever, millions of subscribers, then it's pretty easy. Then you can just put out garbage and it makes you 10 grand, 100 grand, or whatever it is. And then on top of that, if you have some sort of sponsorship built into the video, then you make even more money, right? But you got to get there first. So that means you got to be a jackass in order to get those kinds of hits, or a hot jackass. So it was funny. I was watching on Instagram. I only follow one hot chick, I think, on Instagram, and her name's Brianna Dale. She's very pretty, but she got her teeth redone, and I did make a comment one time that it reminds me of that episode from Friends where Ross gets his teeth done and they glow in the dark. Anyways, but I mean, they're just a little too white, is what I'm saying. But you know, she said that she was celebrating today that she got a new house, which is great. Congratulations to her. But she said she was homeless in 2015, and I was like, homeless? Like, you're doing something wrong if you look like that and you're homeless. So that might have been the time that she got her boobs, and then the rest is history, as they say. So D&D helped me yesterday and today put these boxes together. So we're doing this box with 2 Kicker Basics. I love that I do the Kicker Basics too, which is funny because it's a product that Kicker would have made if they made it, which they don't. Because it's BASSIKS, right? Which is what stuff that Kicker does. And it's a basic little woofer. We sell it for like 30 bucks. And it handles like 80 to 100 watts. So it's 200 watts worth of stuff. And then we pair it up with a 150 watt 2-channel amp. And they're tied together in the back with 1 terminal at 4 ohm. And we do that for $130 out the door. It's fucking great. Great deal. We are still doing the parts closeouts, but just remember that it doesn't apply to all parts. If I have to buy the parts from China or from Lord of Base, I'm not giving them to you at a discount. You're not getting them maybe slightly cheaper, maybe 5-10% cheaper than Lord of Base, because I am a reseller of theirs, and so I do get stuff at a discount, but I do, $1,000, $2,000 orders from them. So what the closeouts on are stuff like this. Stuff that I got from the Concept or Volcano closeouts. Stuff that if you get good, you can start making woofers at home. So those cones I have a shit ton of. And those I can give you at a very nice discount. So, because I would love to have a network of people. Oh yeah, we got to test all these this weekend too. These are nice too. We do these 80 local. I'd probably do them for like, I guess I'd have to do them for 80 shipped to make it worth it. Otherwise, you can just buy them on Amazon new for I think 100, 120 shipped from Amazon. So, but we got to go through and test them. I'd rather sell them local anyway. Somebody was asking about the all copper kits. I can't find pricing on them, so that's the problem. This is the big 3 kit. It's all copper. I only have one of those. I'll do that for 40 bucks. How's that? 40 shipped. 8 gauge kit I'll do for 35 shipped. 4 gauge I'll do for 40 shipped. And then the 0 gauge, I only have one. I'll do it for 80 shipped. So, but let's see. Let's do a Jake Paul thing. So you gotta like post this video somewhere, send me the link, and then post hashtag Handy's Not Hate, right? Because that's what we're all about. We're all about the peace. We're all about the non-violent life. We're all about the hand jobs. We're all about loving each other. So somebody, I wonder if somebody's loving on Ron Jeremy right now. So, oh, and then, yeah, so I have to clear this up too. So I do have these kits. We sell them for $65 local. I was selling them for, I did want to sell them for $65 shipped. However, Recoil decided to drop their price, which is next to what they got them for, which is basically my price, which they sell them for $43 shipped. So if you want the 0 gauge aluminum kit, which it's fantastic, it does not include the little ground lug that I give. So, but 43 shipped, you can get those on Amazon. And so if you want the capacity, or ampacity as it's called, as a copper kit, order 2. Dos kitos. 2 of these kits will get you the same current capability as a copper kit, even though you really don't need it, because even if you have, say, a 300 amp alternator, this kit alone is good for 300 amps, and you should have a battery bank in the back next to the amplifiers. So at that case, this wire is not going to carry more than 300 amps because that's all your alternator can give. See how that works? So you don't need to run copper, but if you want to, you can. So, which really sucks for me because I found some guy on OfferUp. He had a shit ton of these. He had them for the price that they had them for from Metra Direct for like 10 years ago. So I was like, he goes, I got 24 rolls. I'm like, I'll take them all. And I was like, God damn it. And then fucking Larry's like, hey, we got 0 gauge kits. And I'm like, oh, great. So sometimes you double dip your balls, and sometimes it drags across a turd, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just wash your balls. Falah's getting the dumper done. Oh, I don't want to turn around too fast. Let me show you that. A little preview. Let's see. Oh yeah, could have already bought a Def Bounce instead of fucking with your clown ass. And I said, laugh out loud, for this price, go for it. I don't give a shit. Shabazz. There you go. So much bass you'll shit yourself. Gonzo, your mom loves us. The Dumper. And then I even had him put on the wedding band. So if you don't know what that is, you don't know what it's funny too, because I was chatting with Falal last night, and I said, you know what's funny is people will buy this even though they know what a goatse is, right? It's a famous picture on the internet called goatse, Goatse. Google goatse, and you'll find this guy that has both of his hands inside of his butthole, and he's opening it up for your viewing pleasure. For me, the special part of that photograph is that he has his wedding band on. Oh, it just makes me laugh so hard. But anyways, that's what a goatse is, and there's been many artists over the years that have been inspired by this photograph and then integrated it into society. There's a Time magazine cover. There's a couple of advertisements. It's sort of like the, if you guys watch the show Silicon Valley on HBO, it's a really good show by Mike Judge. He, the president that everybody thinks is a dick, they end up making a logo on his server router thing, and it looks like a penis. And he's like, everyone seemed to respond to this one. He goes, I like that one then. That's my signature. So we love fucking with authority. We love fucking with power. Powerful people. So, but again, just, you know, you want to just tease the balls. You don't want to go full on Lorena Bobbitt on somebody. That's terrible. So just tease the balls of authority. Don't do it. What else? I think that was it. I love you guys. Oh, can we do the, oh, we'll do the things. We'll do the things. Here they are. This is JEK3. This is the mouth exercise thingies. Depending on what deal they give me, because they have like a palette or two of these. Define your jaw line, slim and tone your face, reduce double chin. I don't know about that. That's a pretty big claim. Comes in singles with a little mouth guard thingy so that I guess you can protect it. I don't know, something like that. JEL3. If you guys want to buy these, buy them from me. I'll give you a really, really good deal. If you want to buy a whole bunch of them, go for it. Fucking, again, really, really good deal. Oh, Flatpack. Forgot about this. I got to do this weekend. I don't think he even has them posted yet. FSFP SP112.1B. I have no idea. Probably that means black. B for black. 12.1. It's probably a single 12-inch box. Boxes, as you know right now, the price of them, even the basic ones, are like $60 for a prefab basic one. And probably a year and a half ago, it used to go for $34 shipped. So you might have to build your own boxes, guys. But I'll do that this weekend. What else? Oh, I think this is the only three that they have. This is the barbecue grill, the modular. I like it that it's modular. So this is the BBQ Galore. I posted that on Instagrams. It is a barbecue. It is meant for charcoal, and then it is meant to come apart so that you can take it down after you're done with it for the weekend or whatever. So it's great for campers, or if, you know, especially somebody that has the time for charcoal grilling. I certainly don't, but I'd love to give those away as gifts. So do something cool, and I go, oh, this guy deserves blah blah blah, and then I just send it to you, and I say thank you, I love you. I found the circuit for these to do automatic battery isolation. So it's just a little Amazon solar battery charging circuit. And I think you can set the threshold for when it recognizes that there's, let's say 14 volts. It recognizes that there's 14 volts, and then it sends a trigger, and then you can trigger the relay to then charge your secondary battery section. And then when you turn your key off, then it disconnects the relay so that way your battery is isolated. I don't really recommend it for car audio guys, because typically when you're a car audio guy, you need all the batteries and electricity you can. Typically battery isolators I only really recommend for like boat people, because typically you pull up either on a dock or a beach, and then you put the key in accessory mode and then play the batteries until you're passed out drunk. So no judgment, just that's typically how they get used. And that's what is good about having a battery isolator. You isolate the battery from your dumbass being drunk and running down the battery. So capacitors, some lucky guy got the 2 farad. I didn't know there was even 2 farads in there, and he was like, do you have another one? I was like, yeah, here you go. $25 each. Super capacitor, 1 farad capacitance. I remember I was in tech school in the Air Force, and the instructor, that's what they had them call us, or that's what they had us call them, instructors. We said, yeah, car audio has a 1 farad capacitor. He's like, shut up. It's like 1 farad, 1 full farad, 1 million microfarads. We're like, yeah, like they're pretty common. And of course we didn't have the internet back then, so we couldn't like show them on our phones. So somebody had to bring in a fucking magazine and show him. And he's like, that's a lot of energy. Well, you know, not to car audio, or even to like, especially like a hybrid electric car, like that, gone. So much electricity. Gone. I think that was it. If you guys want to see something, please let me know. If you want to see a technical issue resolved, or if you have me answer, please let me know. I need more feedback from you guys. And not just like, you suck balls. You know, like that doesn't help anybody. Like give me something. Like if I'm missing something, like the strap thing, oh my God. Somebody commented, they're like, hey, if you do this to the straps, then it comes on. I'm like, I didn't know. I did not know. My dad was like really mean to me when I was a kid, and well, at least I thought he was being mean. He probably wasn't. He's probably being very sweet, but I was kind of a gay pussy, and he was calling me a gay pussy, and I didn't understand. So, but let's see what else. I think that was it. I just wanted to do a video before, like the next day and a half, I'm not going to be able to do any videos because I'll be working really hard. And I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. All I'm thinking about is all the work that I have to do. So I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.